Good evening, everyone. I'm audible.
Yes, audible.
Yes, audible.
Okay. Okay. So yesterday, what we have done, we have seen the power flow of workflow of Power BI, right? And today, what we do, we will open the Power BI app and we will create some dashboard or the reports, right? And also we learn that what is the difference between the reports and the dashboard, right? So yesterday we have taken a data, and on that we have we directly we send to the front end, right? We are not going for the pre-processing as we are on the demo sessions. So we are looking forward for the making a project in 2-3 days. So that is why I'm not going for the pre-processing part. But definitely, if you're having a any data set or anything that you want to analyze in Power BI, definitely you have to go for the first pre-processing, right? And then you have to move for the front end part. Right. So let me share my screen and then we'll start. Okay, everyone can see my screen? Yes or no? Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now what we have to do first, we have to get the data, right? So the data is in the CSV format. So I will choose that format and then I will go to the particular place where I have stored the data and I will open it. Now I will get option to transform the data or directly do data to the front end, right? If you want to go to the pre-processing part, transform the data. If you don't want to pre-process, then you can directly go to the data, go to the front end, right? Now your data is in your front end. This is your front end window and data is in your front end. So if you see in the right corner, fields is there, and in the field you have your data 2020, right? If you click on here, you will see all the columns that is present in that data is here. Yes or no? You can see this. All these are what? These are the columns of this data, right? And in the left corner, we have three things. Report view, as you can see, this is your data view. You can see your data here. See, this is your data, right? So all the adders of these data, row ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, all these are present in your here in the right hand side, right? Now another is what? Your model view. So right now we have only one data. So we are not looking forward for the connect like relation between the tables because we have only single table, right? But later we will see when in the training that how we can connect two tables or the multiple tables together, right? So these are the three things that we have to see. Now there is a DAX also, right? So DAX directly you cannot see in some of the versions, but in the some new versions you can see the DAX uh, window also. And how DAX helps us, like it helps us to analyze the measure or to calculate the measures, right? So measures are what? Like suppose you have a data, right? And in the report, like you have this data, and in this report, you have to show something as a single quantity, right? Like suppose this is a sales data, and you want to show the total sales, right? And also you want to show the total orders, or you want to show the total customers, right? So if you want to show that on your dashboard in your report, that you can for that you have to calculate a measure, right? So measures you can calculate with the help of the text functions, right? And how you will calculate, I will tell you, right? So we'll go to the uh, report view, right? You can go into the report view or go to the data view. It doesn't matter, right? Because you have to calculate the measure in your data set, right? So in the data set, if you see in the right corner, there are three dots, right? When you click on this, you will get the option to calculate a new measure, also new column, new quick measure also, right? So there are lots of options that we will understand in the training. But right now, I will tell you how you can calculate the new measure, right? So I will click on this and you will have a new measure, right? You can have new measure with the help of the text function. Now, there is a function window, function block, right? As you can see, where measure is written right now. Now you can change the name, whatever you want. Like suppose I want the total sales. This is the sales data. So definitely you can calculate the total sales. Now, how you can calculate the total sales? Can you even tell me? You have this data. How you can calculate the total sales? Anyone? If you want to flash like total sales in your dashboard or in your report, right? So you need to calculate the total sales. Tell me how you will calculate. Hello, I'm audible. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you
Okay,
are audible, sir.
but no one is answering, so I thought that I'm not audible. I'm
Hema, sir,
asking
you
like, yes, tell me. It's a simple question.
maybe
It's not
calculate
related to.
some,
Yes,
some
some of what?
products.
Sum of product.
Um, um,
If you see that what columns we have, Shushti, we have category, we have city, we have country, we have customer ID, we have customer name, discount, measure. So measure that we have like just now introduced. Order date, order ID, postal code, product ID, product name, profit, quantity, region, row ID, sales. Right? You can see the sales column is also there, right?
right.
For the right, and for the each product you have a sales. If you want the total sales, what you will do? You will sum that column, all the values. Yes or no?
Sorry, sir.
Yes. If you want to calculate the total sales, right? The
Yes,
products you have, the customer ID you have, and in front of each customer ID, you have the total sales. See, this is the sales, right? Can you see this, everyone? Right? These are the sales. If you sum all these row values, what you will get?
total sales.
Total sales, right? So that is
Right,
what we calculate, right? So that
right.
is what I'm asking, that what you have to do for the total sales. You have to sum the
All
sales
this.
column, right? Whatever you have in the sales column, all the values you have to sum, right? So
Right,
how you will do this? Using sum function, right? So write sum and you will start the parenthesis. You can see like it will suggest you what value should come in this formula. So when you write the sum options will be there, right? Sum, summarize column, sum x, right? So how these different functions will work, I will tell you in the training, right? Also, if you want to see that how you can understand, like you go to this arrow and it will tell you add all the numbers in a column, right? So it will give you the insight of that function also, right? And also whenever when you start the parenthesis, it will also suggest you what you can add here, right? Now what you have to do, you have to sum which column in 2020 in this data set. You want to add which column? You want to sum which column? The sales column, right? You can select like this. So your formula is completed. Close the parenthesis and just enter. Right? Now the measure is calculated, the total sales. Getting my point, everyone? Total sales is being calculated. Right? You can see here, this is total sales at the last. Right? But when you want, if you ask me that, sir, where I can see in the data that value, you cannot see anywhere. Why? Because this is a single quantity, right? And the data that you have structured that are in the present in the row and the column format, right? So there is nothing like that that you can place that value in somewhere. So this is stored in the Power BI. But whenever you want to see this value, right, in the visualization, in the dashboard, in the report, you can easily take this data. Let me show you how. So if I go to the report view, right? So there is a place where you can publish the reports, right? Now I want that value in the card format. So I will take the card format from here. So there is a card format. When I click on it, you will get in the dashboard on the report, right? Now, what you want to do, you want total sales value here. What you will do, just go to the right corner. Where is your total sales? Take it and drag it to your report. It will give you the total sales. Everyone can see this. What is the total sales? Yes, everyone. What is 2.3 million? Getting my point? Understood how we have calculated the measure?
Yes, sir.
Understood. It's very easy. There is nothing to like you have to practice and learn a lot, right? You have to just remember how to calculate and every measure, right? You want to calculate the total quantity, you want to calculate the total and different things like whatever you want to calculate, you can calculate easy in that way only, right? There's nothing you have to learn or you have to practice. It is just a tool. Everything will be there, like you can easily understand and you can get it easily. Okay. Getting my point, everyone, right? So in the same way that you have calculated the sales, also you can calculate the different things. Like to tell me after seeing this data, right? What you can calculate, another measure. I want to hear from your side. First, I have already mentioned you, right? Now tell me what else we can calculate as a card, right? Measure which we can present in a card.
Sir, overall profit.
Huh? Total profit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is also good, right? So sales,
Quantity.
huh? Total
Quantity.
total
Quantity.
quantity. That is also good, right? And what else we can do? Total customers,
Yes, sir.
right? Total
Right.
customers. Okay, now tell me how we have to calculate the total customers. How we'll calculate it. Total profit, you know, that you will again apply the like some function, right? And you can have the total profit also, right? And total uh, quantity also, right? Now tell me how you will calculate the total customers, right? And what can happen, like what kind of difficulty can you can face, right, in calculating the customers or for the correct value or for the quantity also. Tell me how you'll find. Yes,
सर
anyone?
सेम फॉर्मूला यूज करके उधर कस्टमर का नेम चेंज करेंगे सेल्स के इधर से.
Okay, so you're saying we will use the sum function and we will take the column customer name. That is what you are saying. So you are expecting that this formula will add the customer names. Is it relevant to add the names?
You can use count.
Count function, correct. So we'll use not sum function. For this, we have to use the count function, right? So now what we'll do, we'll take a new measure.
But here, if you are using customer name, so or like if a customer is repeating, it will count multiple for them. So how to find the unique customer in that case?
Yeah. So what we can do, like customer name can be duplicate also, right? But it doesn't
Yes.
mean that both are the same person, right? But when you want to like find a unique values, right? Customer should not be repeated. It should be unique and the whatever. So you can go to the customer ID because almost everywhere, whenever you're taking some ID like customer ID, so one person have a single ID, whether his name is same with the other person. Getting my point?
Okay.
Right? So
Got
you
it.
count not this column, customer name, you have to count this num, customer ID. Now tell you, let me tell you one thing. Like we have skipped the pre-processing part. Yes or no? Right? So maybe in the future, like you think like everything is like correct in your data and it's almost correct and you are in very hurry and you want to like show the uh, do the data analysis and somehow you forgot that there's something wrong, like that you forgot to like do the pre-processing and you have directly load this data to the front end, right? And now you're like in the mid of the making uh, the dashboard and the or the report, and you have to calculate the total customers, right? So there can be the duplicates. Customer ID can be also the duplicates. Yes or no? In that case, if you have not done the pre-processing, that in that case, there can be duplicate customer ID also. Yes or no? Because this is the part of the pre-processing that we will remove the duplicate customer IDs.
Yes,
Getting
there
my
will be
point?
yes.
For in that case, what you will do? Like suppose you want to add, right? But you don't know add the duplicate values, right? So for that also, we will have a function that name is distinct values, distinct count. Getting my point, everyone? Right? If suppose you think that in that particular column, there can be the duplicates and you want to add only the unique values or you want to count only the unique values, which function you will use? Distinct count. Getting my point, everyone? Like, so we will come across this in the training session, in detail, right? But right now, we have to see how we can calculate the measures, some of the measures, and then we have to make the visualization, right? And make the reports and the dashboards, right? So I'm taking the new measure, right? And again, you have a formula bar where we write the function. Okay, so now we are calculating the total customers, right? Customers. Now we have to do the count. We use count function, right? After this, which column you have to count? You have to count the customer ID, right? And here you will get the total customers value also. Now you want to present in your report. So how you will do? You will take another card, right? You have to just click on the screen, right? And you want which graph you want, you can take just clicking on that, right? I want the card, I've taken this. If you click here, right, and you will take another like any chart, so it will be converted into the that chart, right? Let me show you. Like suppose you have taken selected this, so now it's showing you the line chart, right? But you want this into the card format, so it's converted into the card format. So if you're taking the new card, just click on the screen, right? So no other chart is selected, and then you can take the another chart, take the another selection, right? Now, this is a new chart. This is a new card. I have to place the values of the total customers. So what I will do, I will just take and drag here, and here we have the total customers values.
Sir, where you will use distinct? You said like we can use distinct to
Yes.
find
Okay.
unique
Let me show
customers.
you that if we have the any like duplicates, right? Let us assume that we are in doubt that there might be some duplicates in these values, right? Because we haven't proceeded the pre-processing, right? So what we'll do, let me take another measure with the distinct count and see there is duplicate or not. If the values are coming same, like the total customer values 9,994, that means there is no duplicate. And if the values are less, that means there we have the duplicates. Yes or no?
Yes,
Correct?
yes.
Right. Let's do this. So what we are going to do, we are taking another measure. Now we are going for the total customers. Two, right? Why I've written two? Because you can understand which one is new. So this is the new one, right? So we are using distinct function, distinct count. You can see, right? And now what you have to do, you have to give the just column customer ID, right? Press enter and you will have that measure. Just we'll take that measure and first we'll take that card. And here we will represent the value. So to the second one, right? So 793. So we definitely have the duplicate values. Understood? So that means we have total customers actually 793. There we have the duplicates. That is why we are having this total customers, right? So tell me, any one of you, please. So which is relevant? This is correct or this is correct?
I think total customer 2 is the relevant.
Relevant. Okay. Others, please participate, unmute yourself. Otherwise, you will not understand what is going here. What do you think? You have two options. This one is correct, customer 2, or this is correct. Let me show you the data. See, I can tell you about the how to like analyze the data in some of the projects. I can tell you how to make the graph, how to write the codes, how to like do the different tasks, right? But I cannot give you a thought process, right? That should be coming from your side, right? So the data can be of any field, right? You have to research in that, and you have to like you will get the documentation while you're getting the data set. So you have to like understand the data also by yourself. It's not that you will like in the training you will go through the every uh, kind of data and you will understand, okay, in this kind of data you have to do this and in this data you have to do this. No, the situation can be new and you have to make your uh, thought process that how you have to move in this data, right? Getting my point?
Right, sir.
Right. So tell me what you think, like which value is correct and which value is wrong, that we which for which value we have to proceed.
I think total customers too.
Total customers too. Like you are looking for the total customers, that means we are looking for a unique values, right? Correct. So we look for the total customers too. But what do you think? In the pre-processing, should I delete the rest of the values? Hmm? Should I
No,
delete?
no, we
Should I
should not.
delete? No?
No, we should not.
Why?
Because one customer can be related with multiple orders, right? There was some order
Correct.
ID column
Correct.
also there.
Right.
Because this is a sales data, right? Because this is
Right.
a sales data. So any person can order multiple times, right? That doesn't mean the rest of the values are like wrong. The duplicate values are wrong. So whenever we are removing the duplicates, we have to understand like what values we have to consider that should be unique, right? Let me tell you. So if you see the data, right? So here, what you are expecting, which value should be unique and which cannot be duplicate? Tell me. Where you will not allow that there should not be any duplicate values.
Row ID will be, I think it will be always unique. It cannot be duplicate.
And what about the order ID?
Order ID, I think it will depend on data. If it is like defined as a primary key, then it will be always unique. Otherwise, it can be also duplicate because it can be multiple order, can be there also with the same ID.
Okay, let me show you one thing. Like if you consider the 1, 2, 3, fourth row, right? Fourth and the fifth row, right?
The same order ID there, I think,
Right?
yes.
Same order ID is there, but the row ID is different. But you have to see if everything is same other than the row ID, that means that value is like duplicate or not. Let me show. Let first consider both the values. Just so move in the data. We have the same ship date also same, ship mode is also same, and customer ID is also same, customer name is also same, segment is also same, country is same, city is same, state is same, postal code is same, region is same.
Yeah, product ID will be different in that
Product
case.
ID is different.
Should be different. Yeah,
Yes,
because
product ID is different. So
yes,
the product ID is different, right? And the order is also different.
order is same, right? Order ID is
Order
same,
is
product ID is different. So
right.
like it can be like scenario like one
So
customer is
values are
ordering
different.
multiple
So we
items.
cannot. So row value we can consider, right? That for the row values, if it is unique, then it is the unique value. Otherwise, you cannot take the order ID also in that case. Getting a point? Because if you consider the order ID, if it is unique, then only you will take as a unique value. Other the values are duplicate. Means same order ID. Like suppose you have a different product, right? Right, and you are ordering it, and it will sending you in a like order ID is same, but it is a different product or different thing, right? So you can have the same order ID, right? Getting a point? So as you can see, these both values are order ID is same, but it is different. In different what which case? In the product ID, right? Getting a point? Because
Yes.
he is ordering two things. Consider this thing. Like suppose I'm ordering with the Zapto, right? So my order ID is generated. I'm ordering the apple and the banana, right? So the product ID will different for the apple also and for the banana also, right? So order ID is same in the both the like I'm different. I'm writing the different products in a different row, so it will be different, right? And in the both the row, I will write the same product ID, same order ID, right? Because it's a single order, and we are ordering two products, different products. Now understood, everyone? Getting a point, right? So these are not the duplicates, right? These are what? These are the same things. Getting a point? No one is replying.
Yes, sir.
Right now, if product
Yeah,
ID
right.
is right? If product ID is different, can I take the product ID as a unique value? Like primary key?
No.
Because product ID has like, it can have the duplicates because a product ID referring the particular product. It can be ordered multiple times, right? So in that case, what you have to do, you have to just see the row ID. If row ID is different, that means it's a different value. If it is having the duplicates, that means it is a duplicate and you have to remove that. Got it? Understood now?
यस सर सर मेन मतलब रो आई डुप्लीकेट नहीं होगा
एक चीज तो होगी ना, एक चीज तो होगी। अब क्या था, आपको जनरली हम लोग को क्या लगता है, ऑर्डर आईडी होगा, जो सबको लगता है, ठीक है।
राइट
उसमें भी डुप्लीकेट कैसे हुआ, क्योंकि उन्होंने प्रोडक्ट को भी बाइफरकेट कर दिया ऑर्डर में से भी। मैंने एक ऑर्डर दिया, उस ऑर्डर में मैं 10 चीजें मंगा रहा हूँ, तो सबकी अलग अलग आईडी होगी ना, तो मैंने उसे अलग कर दिया। तो उसके बाद क्या, ऑर्डर आईडी भी नहीं है यूनिक, तो ऑर्डर आईडी भी रिपीट हो रही है, तो उसके लिए इन्होंने इसी वजह से इस डेटा में रो आईडी दी गई है,
रो आईडी
इसीलिए दी गई है, राइट। ताकि ये यूनिक है, इसके बेस पे आप डुप्लीकेट्स को रिमूव कर सकते। अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन?
यस सर
Right? Okay. Now
राइट
let's
सर
okay. So we'll make another measure. Right. So in similarly, you can go for the quantity also, total quantity. Right. So you can make so many cards, right? So total customers, this is more relevant, right? This is not relevant. So what I will do, I will delete this one. Right. Now you have two cards, right? So generally in the you can take 2-3 cards in a one report or in the dashboard, right? Because there are lots of things that you have to represent in your dashboard, right? So it is not compulsory that you can make only one dashboard. You can make multiple dashboard and multiple rows. How? This is page 1. You can go to the page 2 also, page 3, page 4. So in the similar way that we have the Excel sheet, here we have different pages, right? So both the things are for the making the dashboard and the reports. Got it? Okay, come back into this page 1, right? Now, two measures we have, right? Now, next was what you want to make. Tell me what you want to represent.
टोटल रो आईडी
No, measures already we have done. Now we have to see the relationship between different columns, right? With the help of the column
Profit.
graph, stack bar chart, right? So see sales data, right? Total profit also we can calculate, and we can have a card also, right? So I can know that, okay, you understood about the measure and you can calculate it. Now come to the next part. Like we want more, like we have to make the reports or the dashboard balance and the attractive. So we need every kind of chart, right? All the analysis.
क्वांटिटी
Just quantity, yes, I understood. Like you can take the measure and we can have. So 2 cards is more than sufficient, or you can take 1 more card, right? Now we are looking for a different analysis, that the making the stack bar chart, column chart, or the pie chart, something like that, right? Just a second.
शिपिंग स्टेट वाइज सेल
Okay. Yes, what you're saying?
सर कैन वी कैन मेक स्टेट वाइज सेल्स
Yeah, definitely we can do this. Right, state-wise sales we can see, or we can see the uh, what else we can take? Sales like category-wise also we can see. So there are lots of options. Right, let's start and try. Right. So what we'll do? Are you guys getting some background noise?
No,
Please
no, sir.
adjust for the 2-3 minutes. Like it will be over. Right. Okay. So we'll take a card like where we want to represent. Like suppose we are taking when we have a big data, na, so we'll use like a line chart, right? We're taking a line chart, and in the line chart we want to represent 2 things. So in the line chart you need to represent the x-axis and the y-axis. You can see, yes or no, right? X-axis and the y-axis. Now what we have to do, we have to want the sales in the y-axis. So we'll provide the sales in the y-axis, and I want the state-wise. So I'm taking states in the x-axis. Like just drag and drop. As you can see, we have a chart for the sales. Like this. We can do the modifications also. I will tell you later that how you can do the modification and all, how you can change the background color, the size and everything of the text, right? But right now we are looking for the how differently we can make the analysis. Okay, now what else we can make? We have already the line chart, right? How the sales are going. So California has the maximum sales, right? New York, then the second one, Texas, Washington, right? So on. Now, what else we can see in the graph? We can take the pie chart also, right? It's also look like attractive, right? So in the pie chart, you must have the lower categories. As I already mentioned, like if you are going for the line chart, there are so many categories, then you have to represent the line chart with the scatter plot, right? So in the for the pie chart or the donut chart, you must have very low categories, right? So if you go for the sales, right, and we are looking in a different region, right? So you can go to the data and analyze this. Go to the data and see how many regions are there or the segment are there, right? So want to see the sales according to the region. So where is the region? This is the region. So we have 4 regions, right? So it is easy to see the pie chart into the region, right? So region by sales. So we'll take the pie chart and the donut chart that look like same. So we can say the sales in the segment also. If you see the segments, we have only 3 segments: consumer, corporate, and the home offices, right? So we'll create these charts on the sales of the region wise and the segment wise. So we are taking the pie chart and we are taking the, so one thing is what we have to declare the legend and we have to declare the values. So values will be on the sales only. So take the sales values and now what you have to create the legend. Legend is what on the base, on the what basis you have to divide it. So we have to divide this value on the basis of the region. This is your region. Put in the legend. You can see your chart. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Understood? Now you have to create the donut chart, suppose. What you will do, you will take again sales
Shipping.
as a value field, right? And then region. Region already we have taken. Now
Shipping
we'll
mode.
take the segment wise. Huh?
Shipping mode. Can we take
Shipping
shipping
mode
mode?
also. Shipping mode also you can take. We'll do that also. Just wait. Right. So this is by segment wise. Now suppose you want the pie chart. Sales value. Let's see. Ship mode. Right? You can have it according to ship mode also. Getting a point, everyone? So this is how you can create the charts. Now, suppose you want the something else you want to represent, like in the column stack bar chart, right? You can take that also. Let me show you of the way. Okay. Now, suppose you want the sales. Sales will be in your x-axis, and you're looking for the state-wise. State already we have taken. Sales,
Okay.
what else we can take? Subcategory. Let's take the subcategory, the y-axis, right? So you can have this chart also in your analysis. Understood, everyone, right? So you have to adjust the size and everything here, and also you have to do the so many things for the beautification, like background color, right? And the so many things that you can use, right? We will discuss this tomorrow, right? How you can make this more beautiful, how you can put the heading like this is a dashboard or the report, right? So you the topics that is left, that what is the difference between dashboard and report, I will ask you, search about it, what is the difference between both of them, and definitely we'll discuss tomorrow. Also, we will see how we can make it more beautiful, right? It's looking the only the analysis, but you have to make do the beautification in that, so it will look more better when you represent in the front of your heads or the stakeholders, right? I hope you all understood till this. If you have any doubt, anything you want, you can ask. I have completed for today.
Sir, how to choose right
Right,
visualization? Just
right,
like
right.
we choose pie
That you
chart
will,
or
yeah, that you will
like
understand in Python, right? I will let you know that we have two kinds of data. We have categorical data and we have numerical data. So every chart is specific for a particular category, right? So that suppose you have categorical and categorical, right? Both the quantities are categorical, then you will take a particular chart, right? If you have numerical values, then you will take another chart. So we have a particular way that how we select the chart, right? And other thing that it's look also like good. So you can vary, like suppose you have two both the quantities like categorical, and you have two, three options. So you have to see that, okay, which one I have to choose, right?
there may be the matlab speciality or characteristics of each chart to choose.
Sorry.
Just like we choose just like if you said when the quantity is same, your bifurcation is small. We choose pie chart or donut chart,
Yes, definitely. Because
right?
if you take this into the bigger problem, like if you take like even you will take the state-wise sales, right? In this pie chart. So you're not able to analyze it, right? Why we are taking small? Because it is easy to understand different segments. See, let me give you an example. Like suppose I have click on this, I'm converting this, just a second. I'm converting this chart into the different values. Like, so I have taken the legend as region. I'm deselecting it and taking it by, what should I take? State-wise, right? See what will happen. Are you able to analyze these values?
No, sir.
So what is the purpose of presenting the pie chart in this format, right? So we'll take
Yeah.
some less segments in the pie chart or the donut chart, right? In the table format, in the your column chart or stack bar chart, we will take middle values, not higher, not less. But when we have the larger values, we will take as a line chart or the your
Chart?
scatter plot.
Okay,
Got
sir.
it?
Understood.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We will discuss in the training. You will get everything, right? Don't worry, right? This is your like demo sessions. We are just created the uh, uh, charts and everything, right? So don't worry, you have learned a lot in your demo session. Tomorrow is our last session, right? We'll
Actually, I was
complete
a little bit confused. So,
which you are confused.
uh, you answered which charts you should select.
So you want
You
to
said
like
we are
get
only in demo
everything
session.
in a single day. In the demo session, you want to understand everything, right? For
No, no,
that, you
sir.
have to take the admission,
Understood. Right.
right? Don't worry. You will get everything, right? You have made the right choice.
Thank
You are at the right place. Don't worry, right? And you will understand everything
you.
in detail, right? Okay. Now let's.
Right, sir.
So if you have any another question, please ask me, or I should have to wind it. Anyone else want to ask anything? No questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So thank you, class. And good night. Take care. And it's a night session, and it's a like good audience I've seen. And I like want to say something, like if you are like taking any session anywhere, like at a demo session also in your so you have to participate. Like you can understand that the vibe is matching or not, and you are understanding the whatever the trainer is saying or not. So you must participate, right? Some students have participated, but some have not participated. So I request everyone for the further sessions, like if you're attending, then participate in this conversation, right? It will definitely help you, right? Okay. Thank you, class.
Right, sir.
Good night. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.